Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? And look, one thing I want to say right here is that, like, you could say All Out is happening real soon, and one thing I'm going to talk about right here is, AEW is Dynamite, which I think I'll most likely give this an 8 out of 10 or something. And also, for the first time, also like one thing I want to tell you is my headset work. Wait, something isn't right. Something's a little off. Wait a minute, please excuse me. Okay, anyway, okay, okay, there we go, much better. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, we got John Moxley showing up for the first time in a while, you could say, and stuff and all that and stuff. Okay, so yeah, and that's that right there. So yeah, sorry, things are a little bit rocky right now. Things are a little bit bumpy right now because trying to adjust something a little bit right here just to make sure I'm speaking loud enough. Hope that's clear and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so okay. So wait, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna start off with? Oh yeah. So yeah, we got Renee Paquette interviewing the conglomeration backstage, for AEW's Dynamite and stuff, and all that and stuff. Because we also have Willow Nightingale picking her stipulation, and she said that she wanted a Chicago Street fight against Chris Statlander happening the other time, next time you could say and stuff. And yeah, also to start this off was the Stone Pitbull with Tomohiro Ishii versus Hangman Adam Page. And from there, yeah, Hangman and Ishii charged to the center of the ring right there and traded elbows with neither man backing down. And also the Hangman, you know, Adam Page, getting the better of Ishii, but then, Ishii just decided to blast Page with his shoulder block and stuff, just knocking Hangman off his feet before we get Page just going up and trading chops, just blistering one another before we get Page just dropping Ishii with the lariat on the apron before Page drilled Ishii with a DDT on the apron right there and stuff. And not only that, we get Ishii jumping up and headbutting Page, who had been perched on the turnbuckles and stuff, before we also get Ishii just superplexing Page. But also from there, Page kicked out at the 2 count with Ishii just going for the sliding elbow strike. But from there, yeah, we get Hangman just avoiding it and connecting with the Death Valley driver as we get both Page and Ishii just battering one another with elbow strikes and stuff, with both men collapsing and all that and stuff. As we also get Page just going for the dead eye move. But I think in that case right there, you could say that Ishii managed to escape in that situation right there. He managed to escape in that situation. I hope I got this. Okay, anyway, this in the situation, yeah, that's what he did right there, from what it seems right now. So anyway, yeah, we get Page and Ishii one another with elbow strikes, and both men collapsing as Page went for the dead eye, but Ishii escaped right there and stuff. And from there, yeah, we get Ishii tossing Hangman with the German suplex, but Page just landed on his feet, and Page nailed Ishii with the German suplex. From right there, and that does like this honestly, this show, I would say it's not the best. I mean, this Dynamite wasn't the best, you could say. Wasn't exactly the best. I don't think it was. And stuff, it wasn't the best. Like, yeah, because I wouldn't really say this is the best Dynamite or anything, but still all right. It's still decent, more like an 8 out of 10, or not too bad, not too good. You could say not too bad or not too good. That's the thing right there and stuff. So yeah, we get Excalibur mentioning what a firefight, what a match and stuff. Is Taz just replied that these two guys beat the daylights out of each other, and that was a wild situation right there. You could say wild situation right there. Trying to adjust my freaking headset so I could speak more loudly, and honestly, man, my headset's gonna get on my. Okay, that seems to be working right there. I hope it is, because I want to speak loud enough, because this thing can be more quiet than expected, because I don't know what's up with my headset. Let me try this again. Okay, let's see. Okay, that seems to be good. So anyway, we get the former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana coming to the ring, with Swerve just, going to eye with Page and stuff, because, honestly, just in my opinion, how do I say this? They honestly, in my opinion, Adam Page, he was just being a brat, you could say, because he costed Swerve the match against Bryan Danielson from right there and stuff. As we also get Swerve just getting involved in his championship match in the past Sunday and stuff, and he's coming face to tell him that he feels sorry for Adam Page and that he's the one that became a pollutant little child, you could say. There we go. This is much better. So yeah, polluting little child. That was the description right there he was making and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, also like not to forget what John Moxley said to Giovanni and stuff right there. Because yeah, I remember what John Moxley was saying and stuff right there. So anyway, we got a Hangman jumping off the top rope with a leaping lariat for a near fall and the Stone Pitbull as Page followed and stuff, and that's what happened right there, Ishii and stuff, and that's what happened in the match right here. Sorry, I'm a little bit struggling a little bit because things are a little bit confusing right now. So anyway, I guess after all that is where we have the in-ring return of Jimmy Hayter and stuff, and this honestly disappointed me right here. This actually did. I'm gonna tell you that this actually did disappoint me. Because just here's the thing, man. Like, come on, like Jamie Hayter returns and they just give her 2 minutes for the fight. Only 2 minutes. Come on. Like, come on, like at least make the match a little bit longer. You could say, like, like that's the thing. Come on, man, make the match a little bit longer. Come on, because she was fighting Harley Cameron with Saraya just right behind her and stuff. You could say, as we get Harley blindsiding Jamie, and also Jamie just stomped a mud hole in Harley with Harley hitting a jawbreaker before Hayter wiped out Harley with the pump kick and stuff. And yeah, quick, fast women's match right there, like they done a bunch of times before. I'm just telling you, man. I just felt that Jamie Hayter deserved more time in this match. Like, I just really felt that it could be longer and stuff. So yeah, this is definitely not getting a, freaking 9 out of 10 or anything. This is most likely going to be an 8 out of 10 from what I think. Yeah, most likely an 8 out of 10. So yeah, from right here, we get MJF walking to the ring in a suit and in a pain, in a suit yeah, he was in pain and stuff right here. He says that he's in a tremendous amount of pain from that situation and stuff. You hear, and also, yeah, like also the thing about what John Moxley said to Giovanni, that really left some questions. Like, is Giovanni going to stay in AEW or something? Or is he going to leave? Or just leaves you wondering, and stuff. So yeah, anyway, we get the All-Star 8-man tag match, the FTW champion Hook and the conglomeration with the Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and the freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy happening right there and stuff. With Roderick Strong, Chris Jericho, the Redwood, and Bill, and Bad Apple Brian Keith, you could say. Honestly, Redwood, Big Bill, and Bad Apple Brian Keith, I'm not that familiar with. Because they seem to be underlooked by Chris Jericho. It's just, because honestly, man, like, do they have to be in Chris Jericho's shadow? That's what I was wondering. Because that's the thing right there. So yeah, you get Hook suplexing Brian Keith with Cassidy just grabbing a tag and sending Brian Keith into the turnbuckles and stuff. As Kyle just tagged in and took Keith off his feet with the leg kick before Briscoe suplexed Brian Keith and then kicked him in the spine and stuff. And honestly, personally, I was kind of glad that Chris Jericho didn't win this or anything. Kind of glad. I don't know, because I haven't been going for Chris Jericho lately, and most likely the others, you could say. So anyway, we get Roddy, rocking Briscoe with the backbreaker before we get Brian Keith just grounding and pounding Briscoe right there. We also get Brian Keith just showing off his striking prowess before connecting with wicked kicks to Briscoe. And not only that, we get Kyle just grabbing a blind tag, I think, blind tag and, booting Brian Keith from right there in that situation and stuff. As we also have them swiping out Keith's legs right there, and Big Bill just entered after a blind tag and stuff from right there. So yeah, Big Bill entering a blind tag and dropping a massive elbow on Kyle before you have Big Bill flattening Orange Cassidy with the spinning side slam from right there in the situation. So yeah, not only that, Roddy, you could say in this match, Roddy tried for end of heart, he tried for the end of heartache on Hook, but in that situation, yeah, Hook managed to vault it over. And that's where Hook locked Roddy in the red room, and Roddy managed to tap out in this situation. So his foot was under the rope right there, but the ref just didn't see it in that situation. That's what you could say and stuff. Like, honestly, I'm really hoping I'm speaking loud enough, because honestly, like, from the looks of it right here, it doesn't look like I'm speaking loud enough, because I wish I could speak louder, but this thing tends to get more quiet than expected. That's what I don't like about live StreamYard. That's one thing right there. So when we get Roddy trying for end of heartache on Hook before Hook, vaulted over and have Hook locked Roddy in the red room, and Roddy tapped out right there from what I said. So yeah, we get Roddy grabbing the FTW belt, and Bennett and Taven held Roddy on his shoulders as they taunted Hook in that situation right there. So yeah, I guess that's what happened right there. So yeah. So anyway, we also had the TBS. What was it? The TBS champion, New Japan Wrestling Strong champion, the CEO Mercedes Moné being backstage having a party to celebrate her victory against Dr. Britt Baker and stuff. As we get get the All in London happening the past Sunday and stuff. Yeah, they were celebrating at that time, you could say. So yeah, you could say the private party was interrupted and said that she can't have a party without them and stuff. Before Brother Zay said he was single and he knows Mercedes is single. So yeah, Camille stepped in to push Zay away because he was apparently hitting on her from what it seemed. He was apparently hitting on her. I guess that's what it looked like in that situation. So anyway, what else was there? We get Mike Bennett, Mac Taven attacking Hook after the match, and Roddy grabbed the FTW belt with Bennett and Taven holding Roddy on their shoulders as they taunted Hook right there, from what I said as well. So I guess you could say next it was time for the championship celebration for the AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May, as we get Giovanni introducing her and stuff. And yeah, this is the part right here where my headset tends to act up a little bit, and honestly, this thing turns out to be a lot more quieter than expected. I just hope I'm speaking loud enough. That's the thing. I hope I'm speaking loud enough, because I really do. Cool. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this is good. I don't know. Okay, but anyway. So yeah, because I noticed when Tony Schiavone was talking and stuff, Mariah May was right behind him, and she had his hands on him and stuff. And I thought it was kind of a little bit funny, you could say, in that situation right there. Yeah, that was a little bit funny, you could say. So yeah, besides that, yeah, you get footage playing of the grizzled young veterans backstage at Wembley when they were approached by the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. The EVP is Matthew and Nicholas Jackson as well. Where we have the GYV saying that they were coming for the titles and anyone on their way should grit their teeth and stuff. And not only that, also from there was also the Dynamite debut of Ricochet right here, with the dog, how do I put this? The Dynamite debut of Ricochet, and there was Don Callis' family's protostar, Kyle Fletcher, and stuff. So yeah, that's the thing right there. Ricochet versus Fletcher. That's the thing right there. This match I would find pretty decent stuff, even though I like the tag teams a lot better. That's the thing. So you got Don Callis joining the broadcast booth for this match with the chants, the fans chanting for Ricochet and stuff, as we get Fletcher just hitting a shoulder block on Ricochet and stuff, with Ricochet hitting a beautiful drop kick on Fletcher. As Fletcher just flew out off the ring, with the tope suicide on Ricochet right there in the process, before we get Fletcher just smashing Ricochet with the running boot and knocking Ricochet over the barricade before Ricochet fired back with the meteor from the barricade and stuff. And that, honestly, the thing I gotta say, this match pretty decent, not that bad. I thought it was pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, that's the thing right there. It's also I forgot what happened in the match. Oh yeah, that's right. Fletcher apparently stopped in his tracks at that one time, with the pump kick, before we also get Ricochet just drilling Fletcher with the Death Valley driver. And not only that, Ricochet managed to nail Fletcher with the vertigo and pick up the pinfall victory right there and stuff. Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, yeah, I know I'm a little bit 2 days late for this Dynamite to talk about, but better late than never, because let's say the more late I am, the more quicker I want to get it over with, because there's other shows and other results that I want to handle at the same time, because that's the thing, you don't want to pile on or anything unless you're going hiatus. That's the thing right there and stuff. So yeah, anyway, we get the international champion, the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, walking onto the ramp and stuff, which we have Ospreay just being about to say something in the microphone to Ricochet when the bastard Pac snuck up with reverse Hurricane Rana to Ospreay and thing. Honestly, and another thing about this show, it didn't feel like AEW showed everything on their YouTube channel. That's the thing right there. It didn't feel like they showed everything. Honestly, man, because I really didn't. So anyway, another thing is we get the cameraman approaching Moxley backstage, looking for answers, you could say, and stuff. Talking about a lesson in humanity and stuff. Is he, Moxley managed to take down one of the security with the help of Marina Shafir, you could say. Yep, and also from there, yeah, the AEW World Champion, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson came into the ring and addressed his future and stuff right here. And I think it was that situation right there where Jack Perry really wanted to go at Bryan Danielson after Bryan Danielson managed to win against Swerve Strickland, all thanks to Adam Page and stuff. Yeah, like it's kind of a funny thing is like, okay, Jack Perry wants to go at Bryan Danielson, but he's not thinking of Adam Page and stuff or what happened. It's like he's taking that opportunity, taking advantage of the little situation, you could say. So anyway, we get the fans chanting "Thank you, Bryan! Thank you, Bryan!" from there and stuff. Is not only that, there was also that's what, yeah, because also we have like some talking back and forth and stuff. So yeah, this really leaves you wondering what's going to happen at All Out and stuff. That's the thing right there. It just leaves you wondering right there, okay, because like who are we going? Let's say who was it that we're going to have for All Out? Let's see what's the thing right here. Let's see, who was it? Okay, we got Swerve and Adam Page going for another cage match at each other at All Out and stuff. And not only that, we have apparently Jack Perry and Bryan Danielson for All Out. That's what I'm assuming right there and stuff. Yep, that's what's been going on right here. So yeah, that's the thing right there. And yeah, that right there is what pretty much concluded the match right there. So yeah, you get Excalibur just being shocked, just asking, what did we all just witness right there and stuff. So yeah, from this time, All Out's going to be in 2 weeks. So yeah, it really leaves you wondering what's going to happen right there in the situation. That's the thing right there. That's the problem. You could say, I really hope I'm speaking loud enough. I really hope, because it doesn't feel like I'm speaking loud enough, because like I try speaking loud, but then this thing turns out more quiet than expected. That's what I really hate. To be honest. That's the thing right there. So anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to give right now for this show about Dynamite right here. So anyway, yeah, this is Red Bull right here, and I hope the wrestling fans do fine in the future, you could say, and stuff. So yeah, Red Bull right here saying, rock out and be there, guys. Rock out and be there. Yep, there you go.